Thank you for having me. My name is Muhammad Shaghil Baka. You can call me Shaghil. If you ask me, I am a language teacher. I am an ESL teacher. My specialty, my forte is in teaching language skills to the local students right from the age of 12 years to 19 years. All right. Thereon, I can share that people who wanted to do IELTS, which is a standardized test, and I prepare people for there. I also prepare students for the interviews, which after the IELTS test they're supposed to, or sometimes it happens that it is a requirement, right? Moving on to my education, so it is a Master of Philosophy in teaching of English as a second language, and before that I did my Masters in English language teaching. All my education I have received it from this country, Pakistan. I am into this profession of learning and sharing for the last 10 years. Well, if you talk about attitude, yes, for anything, whether it's a language or any field you want to go for or you want to opt for, so you have to have a positive attitude, and the foundation of this positivity is aligned with your heart and mind must be at one page, meaning that it is not that you are doing something by telling somebody. For example, people come to me to do business with this thought that they wanted to learn the business and dynamics of the business, but they are not doing it by heart. So you have to do it everything, and especially when it comes to language. So language learning has to do with all the way your intrinsic affection, your love for a language which is unknown to you. Either if I wanted to learn any regional language, for example Siraiki, so you will understand that how anybody can learn a language. So what I believe is that we need to explore the two things. First is the E part, and the second is all the hard things like poetry is there, magazines are there, books are there. So I will be learning and be exploring the poetry of Saraiki language, the magazines are in Saraiki language, and the books in the Saraiki language. And thereon, yes, I will go for reading the newspapers every day. Over there in the E form, I have fabulous theaters, fabulous music, wonderful. Again, if there are movies in that particular language, all right, whether it's in French, whether it's in Spanish, whether it's in Japanese, and so I will, and thereon, if I get a chance, I would love to watch first of all the dialogue-based cartoons or those computer animated movies, because thing is that might be in watching movies I may tend to get some adult content, which in fact is not for me, because I am here to learn the language and not that adult content which is be shown to me as a novice in or from that platform. So my advice is to always go for the both parts, which is the E part, which is the electronic part, for learning a language or to get familiarized with that language, and thereon, on the other hand, tap all the resources which comes in the hard form. The magazines, the newspapers, the bi-weekly magazines. Lastly, I would say that one must have a friend, because you are going to cater the three skills: the reading, the writing, but you are not going to be catering your speaking part, which is a fourth skill and the pillar of any language, right? So thereon you must have to have a friend with whom you can talk out of the 24 hours, whether on the phone or whether whenever you have a chance to talk in front. So you must speak the target language, which is English, German, Spanish, whatever the language you are learning.